Good morning. Hola from Mexico. Good morning, Stephen. How is everybody doing this morning? Sorry, I tried to sleep in a little bit. I tried. Hi, big dog. What's that, big doggy? Did you have a good Christmas? I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hey, Koso. How's everything going? Good morning. Sorry I'm late. It's been a crazy morning. I know. I'm your red star. Oh, Anthony's got a red star. Anthony's been here a year. Woohoo! Hi, prostitute. Anthony finally did it. I'm late, yo. I've had a morning. Hi, Kim. Good morning. What, Costa? What? Tell me. You're pregnant. Your lady hired you back. What is a good potato chip? Wrong person to ask because I like all potato chips. Hi, Heaven. You got something for me? I love it. I love it. Costa's pregnant. It's in my inbox. It's in my box. Make Dan get on one of those with you. Chuck, why y'all so mean? What if I like a fluffy man? I have a leak in the kitchen. You sprung another leak. Costa, it's not surprising. The way your life is, it seems about normal, Grandpa would say. Shit. You need some of that Flex Seal. You know the infomercial? I got switchboard. You know the infomercial where they spray it and it's foam? You need to just spray it home. Oh, Koso. I can't. I don't even know what to do, what to say. You got me a stallion? Yes. I've always wanted a big stallion, baby. Hi, Janet. How was your wrist or your arm? Girl, you didn't tell us how you fell. Is that dude that saw the boat in half? Is that who? Who's Phil Swift? Right, I'm just laughing. At this point, you have to laugh or you're gonna cry. Chuck, I run for as long as my body allows me to. Hi, Steve. How are ya? I have a headache the size of Mount Rushmore. Flex guy tape. Oh, she needs the Flex foam. Anybody ever use the Flex foam? Like, is it good to use? Big dog. Oh, bye, big dog. I'm running at a 5.4. Give me a break. I've been running at a faster speed in the last several weeks, so give me some credit. Hanging on. You're hanging? How is everybody's Christmas? It's good stuff? All right. Costa, get you some Flex Seal. They sell it at Walmart. Just put it in the leak. Seal that fucker up. Shit. I fell over the dog. Oh, shit. Oh, girl. Girl, were you watching where you were going? Girl, how you not? Costa, simmer your ass down. How's Ed? Fine. Yeah, he's fine. I came home last night and I was at Rocky's. We had a great time. The leftovers were amazing from the night before. She made a manicotti and then she made a lasagna. And it had sausage in it. It was so good. Hand flicker. Happy Saturday. Done and over with. I started de-decorating last night. I was up in arms, but so, you know, I was in my own head about things, and so I cleaned up some of my decorations, and I've got all my shit, so I gotta put away. I gotta do more shit. I gotta clean up from the storm. Anthony, the pool guy came today. I emptied out the thingamabobber. I don't know why I'm looking at TikTok, but and then I was gonna get at it today because I felt bad. But he came this morning. God, thank God. Because that was driving me nuts, y'all. When I have messes like that, I can't. So I was just a little irritated. So, you know, my normal day. Hannah's gone for most of the day. She went to yoga. And then she's having lunch with a high school friend. And she'll come home. I need her to get me an iPad. So she's going to help me with the Apple. We were looking at, hi Sherry, we were looking at Amazon and all the things, but they're like a week out. So she's like, well, what we'll do is we'll look on Apple, and we'll put it in so you can trade it in and see if it gives me money. So Facebook, if any Facebook people are watching, I'm trying to get to it quicker than everything else. Hi, Olivia. Can you believe that, Dave? Half fucking decent. What the fuck was that shit? Did you see the squatting video, Jessica? I know. I love that he's helping me. Can you purchase via your cell carrier? Can purchase via, I was trying to remember what you were talking about. My iPad. Yep, I don't know. Maybe Verizon. But fuck, who wants to go into Verizon? Hi, Crystal. It's half decent, that fucker. I was like, what? I put a really long video up. A series of all that. It's 8 minutes on YouTube. So, hi, Carla. Sorry. I know, I was late. I'm tired. And then we did the squatting thing, and then Hannah fucked up the video, but I won. So just so you know, the 50-year-old woman won the squat challenge. There you have it. He was trying to push me over and shit. We were laughing so hard. It hurt my fucking hip though. So she videoed again because I was like, I can't move. Andrew's like, my fucking legs. That was fun. I love doing that shit with my kids. There's another one I want to do with Hannah, but she won't dance, so that's pointless. You can usually get some day at Verizon, and they let you trade it. Fuck, I don't want to go. Does anybody know if Verizon has sales? Maybe I can do it that way. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I get in trouble when I go in there, you know? Then I want to upgrade my watch. Hi, Brenda. Another snowstorm. You live in the life, girl. I use my app. You can do it through the app? Oh, Verizon sucks. I feel bad Dan doesn't get laid. Yeah, I know, I would too. He tried to get in the poot nanny this morning, but then the dogs were barking. Ed was like, what's going on out there? Who's here, Mark? Is that you? Then the dogs barked, and then the cats jumped on the bed. They were having sales. CJ, check for it. Let me know if they have iPads. And so anyway, it was crazy. Chuck, that's a good idea. Run in a bikini and let Dan watch. I think that would turn Dan away. You don't want to see a 51-year-old woman running naked. Hell no. Yes, via the app, they have special deals. Okay. Just for me? Okay, I'll try it. I hate doing that shit. I was trying to delegate to Hannah. Like, Hannah, do this for me. Y'all, I don't have patience for that. I need a personal assistant. Nobody believes me on this shit. Okay, looks like you're 30. I'm not. I'm 50 fucking one. Yeah. I'm 33. I have a belly fat. I need to get in shape. ASAP. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We booked Mexico. Girl, you need to get out of that. Fucking get naked, shake it, drink it, and fuck it. That's what Mexico will be about. Good for you. Escape that shit. We had a good time at Rockies. And Josh makes me laugh because I posted no shit. Yikes. You don't have to fuck it if you don't want to. Shit. But maybe if you're in Mexico, you'll feel like you want to fuck it. Because you're in sunshine, booze, and wonderfulness. Yeah. God, no. Thanks, Crazy Cat. I'm a crazy lady, too. I got crazy cats. My house is a fucking cesspool. Maybe. That's a good thing. He's on standby, Brenda. Would you be begging me to put my clothes back on? Coso, who you think you're fooling, bitch? Get your clothes, get your panties back on. I'm strong and sweet. Let me tell you, I'm strong sometimes, and I'm mostly sweet. Mostly. Unless need be. Hi, Nat. Hi, Cindy. How you all doing? Janet, I'm so sad that you broke your arm. It breaks my heart. I'm so sorry. Crazy Cat. I got Crazy Cat shirts. If you like cats, I'm assuming you do. You got to look at Sean Kraft. I buy so many cat shirts. I'm becoming a cat shirt lady. Just stay on your resort. Fuck that, Lily. YOLO. Brenda, don't listen to Lily. She's a little hyper paranoid. You do what you got to do. Yeah. Go test the waters. Pee on the street. See what the policia will do. Maybe you can have some fun. Maybe you can run from the law. Maybe you could get like famous, you know? Do what you gotta do to have fun, break free. Brenda, you only live once. Why not have some fun? The policia. The crazy cat, look at the Sean Kraft on Instagram. It's so funny. The cat shirts are insane. Test the limits. You're going to Mexico. Go get it. Do it. Shit, just run naked through the streets. Hola, Nikki, ¿cómo está? Ours has improved today. It's colder. I don't know why they're muting your comments. I think you're very nice in your comments. You'll have fun, of course. Get out of that snow. Get naked. Drink a margarita or more, you know? Shit, I always feel like I want to be naked in Mexico. I want to fuck. I want to get naked and have some fun. Hi, Sean. How are you? I'm trying to... I know, isn't that weird? Hi, Miami. How are you? How's everybody doing this morning? I got so much cleanup to do. I don't know where to go, where to start, how to do it. And my friends are coming. So now I got to get crazy about that. Because, you know, that... Lily, stop being a fucking funny duddy. You're like Dan, fun sucker. I hate this new filter. Are you seeing Brenda's comments? Yes. They're just not everybody else except you. You started watching Landman. I love it. I need to finish the episode. I've tried 4 times and I keep falling asleep. I am crazy. Look, girl, you don't know. I can be. Wine a concito. Carla, simmer yourself fucking down. Not yet. I, for one, am peachy. My life is so perfect. No. I said it if I was in Mexico, I'd get naked and fuck. We're not in Mexico.
Let's go to Mexico.
I'm cautious. Lily, stop it. Get naked, run around the yard, play with your doggies.
Optional resort in Mexico.
Hi, Matt. How was your Christmas? Lily, stop it. You confront your fears and your cautiousness. Get naked right now. Go run outside, do a snow angel. You did not go topless in Mexico. Don't lie. Viva la Mexico. I plan to have a lot of fun. Why is your shit blocked? Hi, Meshi. Road trip. Let's go to Mexico. Celeste is getting naked. 3 days in a wake up. Candace has 2 days in a wake up. Tony has 3 days in a wake up. Tony, I don't know what room Candace is going to take. Candace, are you here? What room are you going to want? The closet? Well, actually, you have the first dibs. But you need to let me know because I have a day to get all Hannah's room together. Put the bikini on. Hi. I did it. Asked Scott 20 minutes and got burned. Because he was looking at other boobies. He was in a plethora of tits. He couldn't stop looking. My Christmas was great. Hi, Chrissy. I was drunk all day and I had fun. Now it's back to reality. Hospital is filled with, 18 patients. Who are you looking over? Won't be my first time. That's what got you in trouble with the older man. That's what happened, huh? You got naked. Gonna take lots of sunscreen. Yes, just in case. We don't want to burn anything. Skinny dipping. He didn't think I'd do it. He didn't like it. Oh, Dan would love it. Dan would take everything off. What? Why do you want people looking at me? Here's the thing. When you go to a nudist colony or resort, most people, okay. When you go to those types of things, Dawn sent me some cute pictures. Dawn is the gentleman who donated a whole bunch of our Millie Pig books to his sister's preschool and a hospital. So he sent me the pictures of the kids in the daycare, so I asked him if I could share it just with my members. So I'll do that. I could never do it either. But people, real nudists don't look, right? You can always tell the people who aren't real nudists because they're, facial. I can't. Wait, what? We can't. Huh? Like, how do people bend over naked? And people are looking at them. So, anyway, people drop sunscreen and shit. And then they bend over, ass up in the air. I would be petrified. Yeah. They're in wings. I'm a smaller house. So, anyway, you can always tell the people who aren't the real nudists. I don't know. I couldn't do it. No way, I don't want my shit flapping. Maybe my titties, because they're not bad for 51. Hi, Nicole. Nudists really don't give a shit. They just let it all hang out. But the bending over, I can't. Y'all, I'd be like, what the fuck? Bend at your knees, bruh. Shit, straight leg bend over. Nobody wants to see that. What the hell? I still got cute titties. I think I would show those off. 51 small boobs, not bad. They're cute. I think, somewhat. Anyway, with the lower half, girls, stop it right now. That shit has been through landmines. It has been blown up, fucking shrapnel and shit. Seeing the dark side of the moon. Nate, you ain't joking. Straight leg bend downs to pick something up. And titties hanging to the sand. The cement. Titties all over the place. Chub everywhere. Fupas. Do you never notice that, well, the places I've seen, nobody's pretty trim. Everybody's got shape happening. Love handles. They got all the crinkles, the wrinkles, and the tinkles. I don't know, but shit. I just can't. I can't be in a sea of nakedness. I can't do it. My face doesn't lie. And this will show all my... Damn. I know his attitude. The old man with the saggy balls. But the vaginas, I'm fascinated by nakedness and how people are so confident in their own skin. My granddaughter loves them. Yay! I gave him to Dylan and Lainey too. They're not as excited as I hoped them to be. Yeah. Shit. You don't care anymore? What do you mean you'd walk around naked? Shit. I couldn't do it. My hootenanny shows all my damage. It's not cute. Maybe if I got an operation, it'd be cuter. But I don't want to go through operation. Do you know the egg in a bird's nest? Yeah. She out, Joseph. Things changed on my body. And that's okay. My husband likes it. I don't like it. I think it's ugly. I think it was cute at one time. Yeah, Madison! Take pictures of your cookie because you'll forget what it looked like after you have babies. And it changes. It's not cute. Nothing goes back where it needs to be. Take pictures, keep it locked hidden. Don't share it with the family. Because if you die, your vagina's going to be seen by everybody. So I've seen that, Aquarius. Woof, woof. Good boy. Yeah. Anyway, hi, Jerry. Beach and nudity. Who the hell wants that? I don't. Keep the cookie locked up, but take a picture of it. Because it's cute now, honey. And won't be cute after 3 kids. Kayla, I tell my girls that too. Your cooter's cute right now. So you have a belly roll, Lil will shake it. I'll play with it. We'll have fun. I'll make you, get a little flip, make it talk. We could still have fun on the beach naked. Could you imagine if we all went, our first strip was a nudist colony? Hi Danielle, nice to meet you, and well, hello there. No, or anything after 3 kids, things change down there. No tan land. Can you imagine? No tan line. No. Well, you would if you have rolls and shit. You have tan lines. Nice to meet you, and wow. Nice. Yeah. No. Don't do it. Too many crevices. Oh, Kim, that's you. Hello, you looking good, girl. Nate, you're looking a little red. And why are we wearing Crocs? Yeah. You'd recognize my cookies. Oh, Nat, then your cookie's still cute. Yeah, it doesn't change. We could lay with the the otters. Could you imagine? Nat, you're not allowed. Yeah, fucking Nat. Well, I'm 40. I've never had kids. Well, it's still intact and looking cute. So everybody with an intact cooter, you're not coming. We're keeping it secret. I don't want to make others feel inadequate, feel bad about the damage they have accrued through birthing beautiful children, by the way. My 9-pound, 11-ounce age. Oh, shit. Girl, you didn't get any reconstruction on that? Shit. That fucking tore you up. You like swimming naked? What? We're going to a nudist colony. Yeah. Our first trip together. While waiting for a gyno check, I got bored and checked the notes. No, don't look in the mirror when you're naked. Shit, just have kids. Fuck the kids. Fuck, I'm pissed off. I was pissed off at one of my kids. I won't tell you the name because people like to go and tattle on me. But Jennifer, she pissed me off. I'm not gonna tell you why, but she pisses me off, man. I can see how it feels to have estrangement, you know? Anyway, she pissed me off. So I rage cleaned. How long would you suggest be walking far and treadmill to get decent workout in? Okay, let's start small. Listen to your body. Just start little by little. If you're new to it, start with 15 minutes and then increase it every couple days. Anyway, or the elephant seals. Yeah, we need some whales. What about the great whites? Oh, those are sharks. No, we don't want to be with the sharks. In the nudist colony, we'll warm up on the orgy trip. Oh yeah. Then we got the orgy trip after the nudist colony. Morning or night is better. I'm a morning person. So you gotta do wherever you have your most energy. By the time 3-4 o'clock hits, I'm dead. I don't want to, the thought of lifting a foot kills me. So anyway. Yeah, Kayla, my suggestion is do what's right for your body. I think an hour is too long for somebody who is just new to it, but you do you, boo. How long do I run for? Every day's different. I try to go 2 to 3, and if I hit more, then I hit more, and then I walk. Yeah. Flying monkeys, hovering. Shit. Have no kids, forget it, girl. I'm going to be 38 next year and didn't have any. My grandma used to drill it into me to have kids. Stop. She finally stopped. You know, well, your cooter's looking good too. So, kids are a pain in the ass. You know, I mean, like older kids, you know, they're hard when they're young. And then as they grow, you know, they morph into these things and the heathens. And then, I don't know, I'm up to 30 minutes on the treadmill. You can't feel your legs. And then they get older. X-ray, it doesn't get any better. They're difficult. They irritate you. You can't control their attitudes. You can't control what they think. You can't control the anger. You can't do anything but not seeing results. I know, but you have to. Kayla, keep it going, girl. It's not about the exercise, honestly. It's about what you put in your mouth. I'm perplexed. You know, you all with this estrangement thing and kids, you know, it happens, you know, and I could see it happening, because of their anger for what they think should have happened or shouldn't have happened. So you can't figure that shit out. I'm perplexed. She did have 5 kids. Yeah, well, and I'm thinking about it. People, they're, oh, heck, kids, they're wonderful. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry at some of them. Some of them make me sad. Some of them piss me off. Some of them perplex me. And they know everything, and they want to correct you on everything. Apple Ann's Bakery, no. So I'm fucking irritated. Why did I have kids? That's okay. Kristen, the kids are something you have to either do or you don't. You're on the bandwagon or you're not. And for those of you who haven't, congratulations. You have money, you have silence, you don't have the worry. Shit. I'm jealous of the people who don't have kids. My kids are 26, 24, and 21. So kids are also a blessing. Where's the blessing? Lord, please tell me. Where's the blessing in them? I'm still looking. I'm still looking. I think it's to me, I knew I wanted, do you think it's selfish not to have kids? No, I don't. I think now, as an older woman, fuck, I'm old. Hi, Jackie. I see, I couldn't understand it. And all the dumplings are gone. I couldn't understand why people didn't want or have that maternal instinct, especially women. I was like, what? I knew I wanted kids when I was little, you don't have to have them. And, and I couldn't understand it. But now I do. It's okay. You have a choice, whether you want them or not. I respect no kids, Kendra. I said last night, I was so mad at one of my kids last night. The trolls are going to love it. I said she should have been aborted. Or she should have been swallowed. One of the two. Fuck those kids. God, they piss me off. Dan's like, and he started laughing. My problem is finding myself outside of being mother. Kayla, and you'll find it. Yeah, 3 kids is too damn. And me too, girl. Fuck. But they grow up. Yeah. Gave out G-Wagon golf carts? No. I didn't get one. Fuck the kids. I'm telling you, it's all my grandma used to talk about. I know, because people are defined, like Kayla. And Kayla, I was defined. Patreon, short was great. Just a minute. People, you have a hard time. I had a hard time when Jennifer graduated from college, and we stopped finding, we followed her around, for soccer, her whole life. We both were lost. I was a little bit lost when Jennifer went away to college, and then, Hannah went, and you start kind of deal with it, and Andrew's home. Probably will be for the rest of his life, but that's okay, I love it. And so, you feel a little lost, right? You feel a little lost because your whole life was devoted, and I was a mom and a dad, right? Their whole lives. I did everything, planned everything, took them to their appointments, did everything while Dan was building a business. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and then we got Ed, and then I got social media, and I found who I am. So it'll come, Kayla. You'll find something. And if you're struggling with, if you don't have work, maybe go find a part-time job, meet friends, start going out, start finding who you are. You married, just let loose. It'll come. You can't look for it though. It won't come. You look so young. Not really, but thank you. Hi, Joshua. I found out my youngest bought the condo she was renting and has live-in boyfriend. I left her gifts at her sister's. That's nice, Oyster. having kids is a crapshoot. It sure is. You know, fuck, you never know how they're gonna turn out. And all you can do is do the best you can. It's up to them what they take in and decide for themselves. My other brother had 2 kids and my baby sis had a son, and so being an aunt is all I need. And you know what, let me tell you something. Being an aunt is one of my greatest joys. I love it. It's sad because my brother had one and she's in Asheville, but man, I mean, she's just a beauty. The ones that are here, that live, oh my God, Delaney wrote me a letter. Y'all, this little hussy, she is stronger than an ox, stubborn. You know, I think she can take me or leave me, right? Because, you know, she's like, hey, auntie, what's up? You know, I mean, she'll give me a hug now, but whatever, you know. I didn't think she really cared, you know, whether I was around or not. She wrote me a card. She did a card at school. Rocky was like, Danielle, you're the only one that got one. I think maybe her mom did. Me and her mom. Oh my God. Dylan kind of broke a couple things off of the front, but she said, basically, you know, hi auntie, I love you. Thank you for giving me, my auntie gives me all the treats. XOXOXO for like, it went on for on. And she said, love your favorite child, Delaney. I'm gonna cherish that fucking thing. I'm gonna remind her. She basically said she loved me, you know, but we do, we say love. I always tell them I love them. I love you too, auntie. And she got a phone, a watch, cellular. Shit, don't we know it? My mom's 70, and when my folks go to the bar, I get Facebook from Gross Guys. My mom wants me. Oh shit. Oh my God, Nikki, that's funny. Yeah, she calls Hannah, so she has, the only numbers she has are my kids, her grandmother, and of course Josh and Rocky. And so she called Hannah like 50 times yesterday. She called me like 10. Auntie, why didn't you answer? I said, because I didn't know who the hell you were. Oh my God, Auntie, click. 15 minutes later. Hi, Hannah, what are you doing? All right. She must have called to check up on us 50 times yesterday to make sure we were coming. They missed us. I think the kids missed us the most on Christmas. And that makes me sad. Makes me sad, you know? I'm an empath, so it's still bothering me that I wasn't there. My niece is real stubborn too, and I love it. She'll be just fine. Delaney's a middle child, so trust me, I have my own. Hi, Froggy. And some woman farted. Everybody farts, Freddie. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Enlightened. How are ya? Yeah, it worked out. But it makes me sad, you know? Rocky is one of my closest friends, you know, and I don't ever intend to upset her or hurt her. And so, you know, it upsets me. And it upsets me that the kids were upset, you know, and I don't like that. But I did it. It happened. And we just, you know, it's disappointment, and I'm still suffering from it. How many years? 5. 5, Kayla. 5. Shit, 5. So, you know, there's nothing's gonna break us apart, right? Me and Rocky. She's gonna piss me off, I'm gonna piss her off. But in the end, you know, we have a strong core family value and foundation. We need each other. So it just bugs me, just like with anybody. If I upset somebody, it bothers me for a couple days, right? It bothers me when people are upset with me. It bothers me that, you know, it bothers me, and it takes me a minute. We're basically sisters, yeah. And, you know, the forgiveness is there, right? Which is good, because we're strong. So, but I talk about it, right? It's like, you know, social media for me has become a way of expressing my feelings, working through my issues that most people have, right? And a lot of my followers have stayed because they feel that relatability, you know? And I hash things out. You know, I talk about things in my life that affect me, and that's my prerogative, right? Not everybody's happy that I do it, but that's how I cope with my life. I'm not changing who I am because people get offended. Dan's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm working through my issues, and I think it's important for people to learn to break down those issues as well. So I do it online, and it helps other people, right? It helps so many other people listening to somebody else going through turmoil and trauma and sadness. I normalize authenticity, and I think I do, and Dan gets mad. He's like, well, maybe don't talk about this or talk about that. I said, then it changes me. If I can't talk about my things, I don't want to do this. People text Dan, people text other people to try to get a rise or to create problems for me. And it's sad that people feel the need to have to do that because I'm, me, I'm me. I'm me. I gotta worry. I've got shit going on. I've got to worry about members maybe going to the other side. I got people on watch everywhere. Not because I've told them to, but because they do it for me. Because that's how they show their love. And I hate feeling like I have to be careful with what I say because it's going to get back to other people. And it's not going to get back to other people the way I've said it, right? Gone for 8 years. I wonder how they are. I hope they're fine, Costo. I have to express my pain and my sadness. That's me. That's who I am. Kayla, you know how you said you're trying to find yourself as life without being a mom or somebody needed as much. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to live my life, work through my problems, create a community where we can all band together, support one another, and also have you feel like, helped you in some way. So we did not do date night last night. We missed Christmas because of the weather. And so we did Christmas last night. And that's what frustrates me is that he preaches being authentic, but I share a lot, right? I'm not ashamed of sharing my trauma. Why are people so worried? And why does it bother them? That's the question. Why do they feel the need to talk about me and talk about my issues? Why do they feel the need to reach out to family and friends? Why do they feel the need to create more trouble? I have enough trouble in my life. I don't need people doing more shit. Anyway, I'll never go. I'm worried. I'm worried about somebody going to the other side. I've seen some things from people and I'm questioning a couple members. So I have to figure it out. Ever go to the other side, I find that weak and pathetic. Anybody who has to live seeking drama and sharing it and creating these cesspools of hate is pathetic. Yeah. Good morning, Melody. How are you feeling today? I will never. So here's the thing, Koso. I can see it. I can see how kids do it for multiple reasons. And it's their loss. If they're blaming you for something that you can't change from the past, that's on them. That's fucking on them. And for any child who does that to your siblings, your family in general, shame on you. Get over yourself, seek counseling, and figure it out. All you have in this world is family. And if you don't have that, what the fuck do you have? The grass shirt, that shit ain't gonna, no, it's not. Hi, Carol, how are you? It's warm. You guys in the warmth, man. I think it's easier for kids. I think they love you, but they're so angry with whatever their narrative is, right? Whatever we did wrong. And, they can't, unfortunately, by the time they figure it out, they're going to be in their 50s and we're going to be dead. Well, I'll make mistakes. Forgiveness is freeing. I had to do that with Ed. I wasn't perfect. No. Here's the thing. Nobody's perfect. Even if you're perfect, you still fuck up your kids. You don't think the Kardashians' kids are going to be fucked up? They're going to be fucked up. You know, the Trump kids, all the fucking big kids, you have to work hard on keeping them on the right side of the track. Everybody fucks up at parenting. Hi, Chatty. It's how the kids what's the word? Internalize it. And as they get older, their anger grows, you know? And you can't change that, Coso. All you can say is, I hear you, I'm sorry, let's move forward. We can't change the fucking past. But they're mad at us because of the past. And they don't get over it. Well, it's their loss. And shame on them for creating that trauma and that disappointment in us. I can't, Lily, it's horrible. Hi, Blocks. It pisses me off. And I've got it throughout my family. And it's just tears people apart. And it's ugly. And it's horrible. And then sometimes people play games with it, you know. Anyway, I figured out that I don't have a right to them. Well, you grew them, you know? Oyster, you grew them. And we don't always make the best decisions in life. And there's no manual. And, you know, it's up to them. It's up to them. All my kids are fucked up, Bean. Absolutely. 2 are okay. The other one talked them into not talking to me anymore. Well, that's stupid. Shame on them. Shame on them. You are a rare one. I've never had a YouTuber be so relatable, authentic, and make us laugh through hard things in life. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. For all you did for her. You sound like you were an amazing. You know, Tish, I believe, given my circumstances and the way the kids brought up, we gave them everything, you know. Was it without fault? No. You know, they wanted more from, you know, us or one person, and then who knows, you know. But, you know, they don't understand. They don't have that right. They don't have that right. You can't fix the past. You have to look at the things that they did do as parents. We kept a roof over their head, you know. We allowed them to be able to travel with sports and stuff like that. They had the money to have comfort, you know, and then they all of a sudden get mad at shit, and you can't change it. It's like you look at them like, wait, what? Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? And Barb, it's horrible. It's horrible. I have one kid that won't talk to us. Kids are mean, and they use things as pawns, you know, and they traumatize us. They make us sick. They make us hurt. They kill us because of their departure. We grew them. We did the best we fucking can to give them a life, and then they turn on us because we didn't fit their narrative. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, and fuck off. And they're so opinionated, you know? Well, Hannah, fucking evil eye in me all the time. Well, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And all the sacrifices we made, you know? I'm going to be more present with my oldest from now on, even if it's just reaching, I guess, through text. She's getting married in June. I know. Well, see, that pisses me off, Sandra. You found out through an Xmas card, you know? And my family, we just found out something too. But not everybody in the family. Only like 2 people. That doesn't make any sense. To me, that's games. We ain't playing calculated shit. You're playing with heartstrings. You're playing with fucking, just emotions. And you're not missing out. Now it gets ugly. You know, I mean, I didn't realize how ugly life can be with older kids. I didn't, you know? And they all have different opinions, right? They all feel different ways. Even though, you know, they recognize certain faults that we had, they you know, it's like it is the way it is. Others hang on to it and choose to live with that anger. Well, that's on them. I give up. I'm done, you know? You want to do that? Fine. Bye-bye. Cut off. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of working hard to be a parent. I'm tired of hard to work to be a fucking friend. I'm tired. I'm just fucking tired of being disappointed. You know what I mean? And I think it runs through and through. I'm disappointed in family. I'm disappointed in friends or ex-friends. I'm disappointed in, you know, it makes me sad. It's not worth it. Hi, Storms. Wait until they have kids. What does that mean? My son won't talk to me. I've tried to do my best. And that's all you can do, Angie. It's on them. It's on them. There's certain things that I can't share on here for privacy, but, I've said the same thing. As hard as it is, you have to mourn the death of that child. You can exactly, Carla. You can lead your children to water, but you can't make them drink. And isn't that fucking true? And it just, makes you sad. I see it. I see it with friends. I see it with, family. More than just one set, And these kids are just so entitled. They're so righteous. And like I've always told mine, you can sit on your high pedestal and judge me, your dad, and everything we do. That's on you. What you need to focus on is what we've done for you, instead of worrying about the negativity. Why do they focus on the fucking negativity? Why do you want to do that and create that separation from people who've loved you all your fucking life, who've done wonderful things for you, who have fucked up, because that's human. No kids, no Froggy. Me and your happy self. Shit. I believe before we were born, we were picked for parents. And spiritually, Nikki, there could be an issue with that, or there could be a belief in that. Ludwig says, I need help. Yes, we all do, Ludwig, including yourself. Remember, you're trolling. I'm just talking. On my channel, you find me to bitch, and I'm the problem. I never get with people like that. How do you not see you are the problem? It's crazy to me. It's me, I'm the problem. You come here, and I'm the problem. Just like when they were teenagers, they still think they know more. They still do. Fucking Hannah, I was picking something up in the grocery store, and she's like, give me that. Reads it, nope, you're not buying that. What? I want to buy it. No, not good for you. Fuck. Shit. I need this topic today. Oh, Jenny, 35-year-old, was no contact. Oh, fuck that. Now at least talking to me, but I don't see him much. Make a effort to rebuild. And, Jenny, go at his pace. Don't force it, because you might scare him off. That's the only thing I'm going to say. They should sue, and that's what pisses me off. Again, they don't see that. They have issues, right? They hold on to the anger. Why? Why can't you just love your parents and look? There's so many more positives in this world, and your relationships with your parents and the life you had. I look back at their life and I'm thinking, the fuck do you have anything to complain about? You weren't fucking abused. You had everything. You had a mom that bent over backwards for you. You had a mom that did everything for you. And now you're mad? For what? Get over it. Get the fuck over it. They're a whole different breed today. They can buy what they want with their own money. That's what I think. Time to change some passwords, bitches. Time to change some passwords. I used to judge my mom. I think about that all the time. I never judge my mom. I told my kids the other day, I was so upset with something that was said. And I said, shame on you. I said, you had a mother and father. We weren't perfect, but you had a mother and father that allowed you to do the things you wanted to do. I was fucked up. I was in a horrible house with just anger and just unhappiness. I had a dad that was bipolar, I had a dad who I wanted to love me so bad and didn't. He did, but he couldn't show it. Bye, Brox. But when I was with him, his hug just enveloped me, and I felt all the love, and it was suffocating. I'm breathing hard because it takes my breath away. That was love. I didn't appreciate it then because I didn't understand it. Today, it takes my breath away. Recent studies show 1 in 4 have gone no contact. Oh, God, I can't. And I told my kids, I said, shame on you for fucking thinking your life was miserable. Shame on you for picking us apart. Shame on you because your life was fucking better than mine. And I don't blame my parents one fucking bit. I don't blame my parents. If anybody should have blamed my parents and been estranged, it was fucking me. You? What? Fuck off. Right? Fuck off. And unfortunately, these kids that don't see you, they're gonna realize it sooner later than sooner. And it's gonna fuck them up when they have not made amends. On a high brighter note, my oldest loved the parent. Yay! Yay! I love it. Oyster bought a present for one of her kids on my Pampered Chef link, and she loves it, so that's happy. Hi, Sam. So, anyway, parents are just, we don't have any fucking, we all come with baggage. I came with childhood trauma, and I had my own children hoping to change my path. You know what I mean? Some of us stay in the mold, and some of us try to choose to get the fuck out and change life for their kids. I dreamed of having kids my whole fucking life. I dreamed of having kids. I dreamed of having, 3 kids, a white picket fence, and 2.5 kids, a white picket fence, and a dog, Kind of like Desperate, what was that, Desperate Housewives, on Wisteria Lane. The fuck, that's what I thought. My fantasy was that. And I was gonna be the best fucking mother any mother could be, right? I think I'm gonna do that too. 2026 is all about me. Kids, sorry, I can't afford it. I just bought myself something. Figure it out. I can't do that. I can't do that. But shit, Jenny, right? Shit. What did we do? Look at what we did do. Look at what we did do. Nobody's fucking perfect, and neither the fuck are you. And sometimes what they're most mad at is so stupid. Yeah, okay? And how are you gonna fix it? You can't. Why are you dwelling? It's making you ugly and anger. Taking life off your face, taking life off your heart and your body. X-ray, I need to get there. I will get there. I will get there. I will get there. I talked to my mom that I called on Christmas Eve and told her that when my older sister had it and she was close, that I will move back. Oh, I love that Val. I love that Val. I know you got a crazy sitch too. I know. I feel all your pain, guys. I see it firsthand. Well, with family, we enabled them. We did enable them. Maybe I gave them too perfect of a life. Is that possible? Is that possible? Could they be mad at me for doing too much for them? I don't know. I I told X I'll never experience my kids opening gifts, hugging me. I get it. I get it, Sam. I was so conditioned to want to change my life. I remember, I'm gonna cry. I remember sitting in my room sometimes and just crying, wishing that I can escape the darkness that I was living in. I had a mom, who struggled. I had Ed, who's didn't help a damn thing, just bitched. I had, and I just thought life was better in Nashville. My family was there. My grandparents, my dad, my stepmom. I used to dream that when I had kids, I wasn't going to give them any life like I had. I was going to give them everything that I didn't have, including, a mom that was present and, did what I thought was necessary to be a parent. I think I changed that in a way, I did the best I could given my situation. And did I have my dream? Not exactly. Not exactly, but I tried. I tried to break that cycle for my kids because to me, that was the way I could fix myself, is changing my future. And I broke, well, Carla, I don't know. I see things and my own children that scare me. Y'all talk, I have shit happening in my family, and I can see shit, I can see potential shit, and it's pissing me off, it makes me sick, makes me sad, and it frustrates me because, I don't know, I just ran 5 miles. I shouldn't run anymore. Fuck, I have so much anxiety. We are still affected from our childhood. All of our traumas happened before the age of 9. Sometimes by the age of 7. I can't remember, but it's one of them. And we carry it through in our adult life. Everything that we're worried about, everything that we're stressed out about, every problem we had is associated with how we felt as a child. How we felt, those moments that trigger us, and it brings us back to that child, And it's sad. It fucks me up, and I tried so hard to change that path for my kids, and I thought, God, I patted myself on the back, and I said, I was a badass bitch. Shit, I made it through shit. And then they get older, and they start telling you, how you fucked up, and you're like, wait, what? Huh? All the issues they have with you. And some of them we just laugh at, and some of them hold that grudge. And you can't change it. And those of you who have been estranged because your kids chose that path, it's not you. It's them. And it's so fucking hard. So fucking hard. I mean, I just have had shit in the last couple of days that have piled up on me. And because I'm an empath and I see things and it stresses me out, and sometimes I don't know what to do with it all, especially when it deals with your family. And I'm trying to decide for myself if I'm gonna reach out to this person and say, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing to me? Why are you pulling me into this drama? This is, it's a lot, you guys. My daughter hasn't spoken with me in 4 years, and fuck them. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them. It's something they have to work through. It's not easy. And it stresses me the fuck out. Family should never do that to one another. Family should never, and I've instilled that in my kids, and my aunt instilled it in hers. That was our family. That was love. That was it. We are family. And what are you doing? You're killing your parents. Dan's muzzle. God, it's just too much. I can't. There's times that I feel, I hear your stories, and I hear, people saying, well, my daughter won't, I can't. That's what happens. Ohana. Remember? Ohana. That's fucking Lilo and Stitch. Ohana. This is not, and look at that storyline. Family always sticks together, and why do we break apart? What is so bad? And most of us haven't physically abused our kids. We haven't say abused, What the fuck? Let's go to the casino. I have 3. My Lexic Pro took me a while. I couldn't cry for a good month or 2. I tried. I was like Cameron Diaz in The Holiday. It wouldn't come out. Now I can. I have so much love and so much empathy that I was feeling suffocated because I couldn't get it out. And now I can. Diane, and it's hard because sometimes it's easier just to distance, but for everybody with kids like that, you have to mourn them like a death. I mean, that's the only way to get through it. One time since Meg passed, Kelly, stop it. Hi, Kelly. We give them life, You needed to cry? Girl, I've been crying all day. That's why I was late. I was crying. My mom walked out on me when I was 5. I tried my whole life to build a bond with her, but she won't. God, that's horrible, Marilyn. I don't understand mothers who don't have a connection unless they're mentally ill. Maybe she's mentally ill. You haven't been able to. I get it. I haven't cried. I know. I don't cry all the time, but when I cry, Danielle is overwhelmed. We all cry. I love my daughter. Hannah is like, God, she is just, I love all my kids. I love all of them. Some of them are very difficult, and some of them are, figuring it out and not holding on to trauma. Trauma! What the fuck? Anyway, my dad's side was exactly like you. That's why I relate to you. My mom's side, especially since she emotionally abused them. And it's horrible. I don't have kids, but I'm lucky. And that's okay. To each their own. I think, kids are a fucking job. Their work, they're hard, they're disappointing at times. And they, I don't know. I'm figuring it out. Part of me, I fucked up with my kids, I made life too perfect for them. Because I was fixing my childhood trauma, right? What I thought was important. And it's not that important. What I struggled to give them because I didn't have it wasn't that important. Some of it. And the other thing, I thought I did a goddamn good job, And man, you never know. You just never know. I cry when I'm mad too. Mad, sometimes I just get so frustrated it comes out. Dan doesn't know what to do. He walks away too. He's just like, why are you crying now? Jesus Christ. Hi, dude, all the way from the Maldives. Hello. Wow, get to bed. Who was my favorite child? Which one should I have aborted? That should be more yeah, I was joking last night, Sean. When I came in, I told you, and I said, we should have aborted that one. Swallowed her something. Fucking A. But we had a great time last night. Yeah, we had a great time. It's unhealthy to stuff your feelings. I know. I just, it's still there. Like, I'm not done crying today. I have a lot of pent-up emotion. I have fears. I have fears. I have worries. I gotta figure it out. And it's gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a while. Anyway, sorry. If you've never seen that dog, the two we've seen are adorable. I bet the third is amazing also. And they're all amazing in their own way. Yeah, they're all amazing. Sometimes they're better than others, your kids sometimes. Hannah's really cute. She's a psychology major. And so, she has a different perspective to look at things, which is good. Andrew's just Andrew. He's like easygoing and just like, I don't know how this kid made it into my life, but he did. I think that was from my mama. Jennifer is just like her father with a little bit of mom. She can be very difficult. They all can be, right? But there's always one, and we're the most opposite. And she's very, very opinionated. Well, shit. Robert, sorry. I'm trying not to cry, but these topics are so hard. No, I think I did well, but it is what it is. It just sucks how they turn out sometimes. Kim is dad. I'm sorry, Andrew. He's such a chill kid. He is. I think he's my mom. It's a blessing that she left me, I think. because he's a lot like her. So, and she's so cute, Hannah. She's so cute. I mean, she's hard. She's works hard. She's, very optimistic. She's very clear-headed. Still young. Still trying to figure things out. But I truly believe like she's got a good handle on life, and I'm happy. I think she's gonna be okay. Oh, Dawn, I'm sorry. That's horrible. Kids aren't supposed to die before us. Our fucking kids should not die. Fuck them for leaving us. Fuck my mom for leaving me at 53. I actually cried. I looked up, I was on the toilet, not pooping, but I looked up to her and I said, fuck you. Well, they don't, Andrew just goes with the flow. Hannah knows, she kind of gets it, but she doesn't get the social media thing. Jennifer hates it for various reasons. But she's very, very opinionated and very strong on her stances. There's no middle ground with Jennifer. It's either right or left, right? There's no in between. And Andrew loves us unconditionally. I don't think the kid has any trauma. I think he's just like lives life and is like, what are you talking about? This is life. This is dad. This is mom. It's like, I don't think he has any. I mean, I'm sure he does have trauma, but I mean, he's so like, everything will be fine, and you're like, no, it won't. He's like, Mom, if he sees me crying, he just comes up and hugs me. Ugh. He's a great kid. He's like my dad's side of the family too, just so you know. He's always been very emotional. He's always been very huggy. He's always been, just very caring, empathetic. He's probably the most empathetic of all my kids. Andrew, then Hannah, and I don't know about the other one. I don't know about the other one. I think it's in there somewhere. Does Dan feel the same as you when it comes to Jennifer? Yeah, Jennifer is Dan. Jennifer is exactly like Dan. She's a Salinger. She hates when I say that, but she's a fucking Salinger through and through. Through and through. Andrew's like, I'm a Behar, It's been a hard year. It's been hard, It's been hard. Life is hard, right? We're all going through shit. We all have our own shit, right? Our own traumas, our own fucking frustrations, our stresses, and we all go through this. And I'm not afraid to share it. I'm not afraid to get you connected and get you to talk about your shit, You're not alone. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. I just happen to have an account on social media because Grandpa opened the doors for us. I'm here feeling the same pain. I'm here still seeing the same shit that's going on in the world. I'm unhappy. I have unrest. I have concerns, I'm not afraid of talking about my grievances. I don't understand why people want to make such a big deal of it. I hate crying online. That's not my thing. But I'm very emotional today. I've been holding it back for several days. I'm fucking I'm drowning right now for various different reasons. And that's okay. We all get like that. Holidays fucking suck. And I think that holidays sometimes bring it up and make it even more, right, traumatic for us because of the things we've lost. Well, they can only, me too. So, I know some people are like, oh, and then you'll have the people that make fun of me. I don't give a fucking shit. The boys in my family are more sensitive and emotional than the girls, yeah. Hi, Linda. We're just talking about life, kids, family, estrangement, stress in life, sorry. I don't know how this got to be a very tense topic today. We were all due, so I apologize. I'm gonna, I'm thankful, I guess, that I have healthy kids. I'm thankful that, I'm still living in this house and, we've done okay financially, I'm thankful that I had the short time with my mom, although I wish it were a lot longer. I'm thankful for being able to get rid of some traumas, or I shouldn't say get rid of traumas, but releasing some of that anger. It felt good, it felt good. I'm thankful that I have loyal followers and friends. I'm thankful that that I have this platform to be able to do this. I'm thankful for Ed. I'm thankful that he gave us so many opportunities that he never really gave us before. And in that, he's also given back in this last 5 years. As fucking hard as it is, being with him, he's given us so much. That's amazing. It's so hard, Gabby. It's so hard, Gabby. Danielle, my pop passed 5 kids with hugs and kisses on both cheeks whenever we see each other. I love that. I love that. And that's so important to have a strong family bond. I can also feel when someone has no emotion. It's creepy. And it's like, who are you? Did I make you? Oh, I didn't? Good. Shit. I'm raising my husband's grandchild and I'm so sad. It's lonely and so sad. I hate life. Linda, don't say that. Life is complicated, but you're here for a reason, okay? Everything in life is a journey, and you're supposed to learn from that and create, balance. You're supposed to get better, grow, and figure things out. I'm suffering right now. It's okay. I miss my parents so bad, though. It hurts my heart. It takes my breath away. This morning I was on the toilet, I couldn't get up. I was broken. I was breathless, and I was like, Mom, I need you. Give me something. Give me something. Show me that you're here. Show me that you have my back. I feel like, you can be in a house full of people. I always say this and feel like you're alone. Fighting this battle for everybody, helping everybody. But in the end, you're the one who gets hurt. It's horrible. It's horrible. And so these days when I'm overwhelmed with emotions, everything comes to a head. It's like, a big white pimple boil. Once it gets aggravated, irritated, and it fucking is ready to burst, it comes out. And I'm bursting right now. So today will be a day of probably me just getting things done, working through some shit. It's not going to happen overnight, but I have to work through some shit, guys. And it's some shit I can't share because it's too private. But I have to work through some hard shit. It's crazy. I'm sure he said I can't people today either. Hannah was like, Mom, I'll be gone most of the day. And literally I was like, thank God, because I'm so tired. All I've been doing is running around doing things for people, and I'm tired. So the cousins are going out tonight, which I think is so great. So Carrie's to Lily and Miriam and Jennifer and Hannah, and I was like, did you invite Andrew? She's like, yeah, he's a cousin. So Miriam is, she's an attorney. And so she makes the big bucks. So, Jennifer's like, well, I'm assuming since you're inviting us out, you're paying, right? And she just laughed. She's like, of course. Because, she knows nobody else has money. So that was very sweet of her. She's taking them out. Jennifer picked out the restaurant. Jennifer picked out a restaurant a couple weeks ago. Miriam and Lily, and Jennifer went. And Miriam paid again. But Jennifer took her to this fancy restaurant. So Miriam's like, yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, average prices. It was cute. So that really makes my heart happy. It makes my heart happy that these kids, are coming together, and there's differences and there's past traumas and, but that's family. That's family. No, she didn't this time. She did the first time. The first time they went to the Water Boy, which is a fine dining. And Miriam very clearly said, not fancy, but good. So that makes my heart happy. I love when they do that. Like the other day at Christmas, and it was storming and hailing, and they were playing a game. Hannah plays this game. I forgot what it's called, like Shanghai or something. Shanghai. And it took them 3 hours to finish. And it was so happy to hear them laughing and interacting. And God, I love that. It makes me so happy. My oldest daughter has reconnected with my nephew. Yeah, and I don't know, you guys. Family is so important, and I've seen way too many things, and I've lost too many people. Oh, I smile and I always say I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm hanging in there. I'm fine. You're living the life. Living the life of stress, fatigue, and sadness. Here we are today. Oh, fuck my life. I'm always okay though, Brenda. I've talked about this many times, and I've said I've learned, unfortunately, in my life that I have to be okay. From an early age at 24, I remember thinking, I gotta figure this out. Nobody's gonna figure this out for me. I gotta fucking figure it out. And I think by the time Andrew was a baby, my mom died, and I felt so broken. And I thought, I gotta swim. I'm sinking. Nobody's helping me, right? I have these beautiful kids that I'm raising, and I have to keep fighting. I have to do what I've got to do to keep my family intact, even though I'm breaking down. But I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine, but I'm not. I wasn't. And when I think back of those times, it's so perplexing to me because I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I was angry. You ever just think back and, you have these times in your life and you're like, what the fuck? That's a what the fuck for me. I don't know how the fuck I did it. I don't know how the fuck I did it. But I did. Are still extremely close. I love that. Even though our parents couldn't find their peace, it's sad, but at least somebody in the house. Somebody, tell me why the book's hanging. To show people that I wrote books. Yeah. Oh, bye, did you too? And a stretch. And my girls were 4 and 8. Katie, fuck that. Fuck that shit. They say it makes you stronger. It does. But you still hurt. You still have sadness. You still have, it carries over. I mean, that's trauma. It's trauma. But I've somehow learned to keep going. I don't know how I've done it. I don't know how I honestly don't know how I'm still here. Do you ever think about that? Do you ever, some of you who've had, your journey in life from youth to now, do you ever think how you're still here? How did you get here? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I know, Val, I'm sorry. How did I get here? Who am I? What's my purpose, I seem to not make people happy. Life is wild. It's fucking wild and crazy, man. Fuck, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, you're adopted. Yeah, Stacey, that's hard. Anyway, my father works on my mom, $7 a minute, so strong, and it sucks that we have to, it sucks that we have to do that. It sucks that we feel this way. It sucks that, we think about it and it's still a trauma. And although you forgive for whatever, it still hurts sometimes. It really hurts. I am stubborn. I am a Taurus. Losing through something in 3 years, I'm always thinking I'm next. Daisy, that's scary. I think they do. People mistake our kindness for weakness. Isn't that a song? I think that's a song. I know I make some of you happy. Majority of you. And I think even the trolls, memories linger, sunshine. They do. Forgiveness doesn't mean, you forget, for whatever you have to forgive. And you cherish the moments that were so pivotal in creating who you are. And honestly, it was my mom. And, you know, I think back and I'm like, God, she was so tortured. You know, she was so conflicted. But yet, she raised me. And she did okay. She did okay. How the fuck did she do it? And sometimes I question that. I'm like, how the fuck did she do it? I don't know how she still managed to raise me in that state to be who I am today. Because I'm still trying to figure life out, I guess. I don't know. You know? You guys, it's so fucking crazy. Just the memories and everything. Ugh. I know. You know how crazy that is? Our moms were so troubled. You know, my mom was. I don't know about yours, but you know, she did okay with me. You know, she had issues. She had, you know, I have memories, but I don't have. I never hated my mom. I never hated my mom, or never. I shouldn't say hated. I never blamed my mom for her inadequacies. You know. I've never blamed her, and she was so tortured, and she wasn't the best mom, but she did her best. She did her best, and you know what? Now that I don't have her, god damn, I appreciate everything she did and everything she was. Because through and through, and you guys who are parents and your kids aren't with you, through and through, I tried to look at what she did do, not what she didn't do. She gave her life to her kids. That was her life. That was okay. That made her happy. I don't know. And our kids today blame us for what we should have done, not what we did do. Mine wasn't the best mom. I mean, no. But unfortunately, you realize when they're gone and it's too late that everything she did was good enough, you know? Everything my dad did was good enough. I just didn't recognize it because I didn't have enough wisdom. They were good enough. And I said that in the speech that I gave for my brother's wedding. Dad, you were good enough. And you didn't see how important you would have been. And you are to us. And you didn't feel. He unalived himself because he felt he was a bad father, you know. And he struggled with life. But he was enough. Those hugs were so suffocating, so full of love. I feel that hug with my family, my mom's side of the family, my dad's side of the family. They hug my brothers. God, I just melt. And Andrew's like that too. His hugs, God, really good. She did what she could with what she had. You know, a lot of our parents probably had a lot of mental illness, you know, but it wasn't talked about. It wasn't talked about because they couldn't, or they were ashamed. There's skeletons in my mom's closet that I didn't know about, and that's why me and Christy did this book, is because not that she would have shared those skeletons, but maybe I would have had, I don't know, some answers. I don't know. My mom or grandma didn't have much to give me, but I'm grateful. I'm not to guacs. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept. You know, it's hard though. Closure is hard. Acceptance is hard. Whether we, you know, it's our kids or not, it's hard to accept that our kids would abandon us, you know. It's hard to accept that your kids have destroyed the family bond. You know, who can do that? And it breaks families up. It breaks families up. It's goddamn horrible. But this is why Stormy made me laugh yesterday. She was filling this out for her kids. This is on This is on Amazon. Everything's linked in my link tree, and I call it the death book. But it's a preparation, so our kids have the things that we want them to have, right? It's called Here You Need This. And Stormy was laughing because she was writing down some memories or about an old boyfriend, and her husband got mad, But that's part of her journey she wanted to share, and that's her prerogative. And yeah, so Sunshine, the real death book is coming. Johnny, it's unfortunately we fuck up because we don't know it because we're young. If only we knew what we know now, I think I would have been a better daughter to both my dad and my mom when I was younger. Because, I was mad, I was angry. How many times did I tell my mom I hated her, I want to go live with my dad. I would have been a better mom. A better daughter. I fought hard to be a good mom. Fuck, I thought I did a pretty good job. Fuck, don't ask your kids. It's crazy, you guys. Life is fucking crazy. And here I am talking on fucking social media, crying, and telling you all my business. Who knew? My sister and my grandma raised me, and I turned out okay, but I'm grateful that I have them. Yes, you needed them, Katie, and if you didn't have your grandparents, who the fuck? God, I love my grandparents. My mom took me away from them because she was running away. That was my family. And maybe I have trauma from that. Hi, Paps. Maybe that's trauma because maybe I was angry at her. Fuck. Because she took me away. I did blame her. She took me away from my comfort. Fuck. Epiphany. At 51. I feel abandoned. Abandonment stems from my childhood. Shit. On today's episode of Danielle Life. Shit balls. Fuck my life. Sorry, blue flower. Blue flower said I was minding my business scrolling and now I'm an emotional wreck. I'm so sorry. Damn. The fuck? Who got us started on this situation? Fuck. I got sucked into figuring out why you were crying and now I'm crying. Sorry, my bad. Emily, seriously. Today's the day. Today on Danielle's live, she was faking being emotional so people would give her sympathy. Oh my God. Anyway, whose fault is this? Did I do this or did one of yous do this? Fuck. Damn it. Not my intention. My brows. My brows are tattooed because I have no brows. If you see lighter areas on my brows, it's because there's no hair there. Everybody get your tattooed eyebrows because perimenopause sucks. This is perimenopause. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not okay. Are we okay? Is any of us? Damn it. Blue flower, I'm sorry. Not micro. No, I started microblading, but then after a while it blends, it bleeds, and so then you have to get tattoos. Shit, sorry. No, we're not crying over eyebrows. We're crying about life. We're crying about traumas. We're crying about what the fuck is going on, journeys and kids being estranged from their families and stress and fucking nosy Nellies and everybody else. That's where we're crying about. And perimenopause. Fuck perimenopause. Fuck. Hormones, mental health issues, dads committing, you know what, mom's dying early, kids dying. The fuck gives the right for a kid to die before we die? All that shit, you know, all that fucking shit. We're crying because, I don't know, I was in tears before I came on here. We're crying because I was already an emotional wreck. I'm if you start crying, if you start singing a Jelly Roll, I'm not okay, I'm out. Lily, I'm not okay. That song, fuck that song. Fuck that song. Fuck Jelly Roll. Fuck all that shit. My perimenopausal journey started at 36. Fuck. I'm not okay. If you never cried, you wouldn't know how awesome it is to laugh. I don't know. Never like her. Well, you're here. Welcome. Yeah. I could sing it, Lily. Don't tempt me with a good time. Sorry, guys. Dan, I don't know. I got everybody crying today about life, past, death, kids, estrangement. Love you, Brenda. My sister passed away last year. We were best friends. Ugh, it hurts so bad. Daisy, the hardest part, Daisy's gonna make me cry again. The hardest part was not being able to call my mom. Because I did the same thing. For the first year, it was god awful because, you know, I called my mom 3-4 times a day. And so, you know, I used to call anyway. I just used to call and listen to her voicemail for the longest time. And now I wish I still had it because I don't have it, you know. Fuck crying. Fuck emotions. I wish I was stone cold, like, unemotional, you know. I'm crying over here and I know nothing. As depressed as a person can be, but I have to shake it off. You have to keep moving. I mean, you have to keep moving. If you don't move, you die. So your choice is to either keep moving or you die. I am not okay. I'm barely hanging in. I'm losing track of time. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I'm not read. Bye, C. Love you. With dementia, the grief it's hard, Ames, you know. For 10 minutes while she passed away a year ago. Oh, Johnny, that's horrible. Death is horrible. And caregiving is horrible. We do it. And we sometimes, I mean, I woke up this morning and I trudged in the room, you know, put the rail down, got him up, set him on the toilet, changed his undergarments, got him back in bed. And you're not happy when you do it, you know, you just can't. But then, you know, he'll give you fun little things, you know, and it makes you laugh, you know, like, you know, I always tell Josh about the shit I do, you know. I always tell Josh, you know, I'm like, oh, get your dad, you know, I'm trying to make him feel sorry for me, you know, half the time. I got your dad in the shower and do this, and he's yelling, be careful down there, you know. Or he'll say something, you know, and easy to, you know. And those things make me laugh, you know, and the, you know, I'm one of those people that it's like, get down, get doing, let's rub, let's get it done. And I'm not soft, you know, I want to get down to the next thing because I have shit to do. And, you know, and sometimes I could be a little rough. And sometimes it's a funny shit. You know, he'll say the stupid shit and I just start, you know, I'm like, come on, let's do it. You know, and he'll say something like, hold on down there, you know, don't be so rough. And then I start laughing, you know, because, you know, it's just funny. You don't think about those things, but I'm like, you know, it's like an assembly line. My life is an assembly line. About to get on a plane and take you to Sky. And, you know, that's the way I am because I can't get everything done in a day, you know? And today's shower day, and I completely forgot because I was crying. I was crying, but today's shower day, you know, it's just all the, you know, I gotta get my yard. I gotta fucking do as much as I can do and fucking, fuck. So I'll get out here, I'll get off of here and I'll start getting my shit done and cry and think and cry some more and try to remember things and cry some more. Maybe cry some more. Who knows? I mean, I'm just beat down today. Anyway, casino day. I am going to the casino this week. I have 2 friends coming. So I have a friend coming on Tuesday and then one on Wednesday. They're here for like 4 days. And so Carla, we're going to be going to the casino one day. We'll go to the casino one day and then we'll just hang out and just have fun. And, you know, they're on their vacation. So it's about relaxing and just laughing. And I have all these trends I've sent them that I want to do with them. Cause I'm in this trend thing now. So I want to do it. So, anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to head off. Sorry to make you all cry today. Didn't mean it to be so intense. It wasn't meant to be that way. But sometimes it takes us down that path and it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry and to acknowledge the sadness and the stress and the worry. I mean, it's okay. And, I'm okay with it. And so I've hoped, blue flower, sorry. Life is life and it takes us down crazy roads and, you know, we just sometimes walk through life and not realizing we got to where we got. How did we get here? And, you know, just life, fucking life. Anyway, and it's okay not to be okay. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay that I'm not okay today. It's okay. It's okay. You guys, it's okay. Remember Taco Bell. Taco Bell will not make it better. Anyway, maybe wine. Maybe I'll wait to start my reset again after. Hi, Deeds. Love you. Anyway, I love you guys. Remember, you're important. You are worthy and you matter. Yeah, you matter. Every one of you, you matter. Doesn't matter what you're going through, what you've lost, and what you're worried about. Get through it. Keep your head up and keep walking. Love you. See you later.